What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be jumping into something we don't really ever talk about, and that's Realms Gate. It's the thing you got to do twice a day. You got to at least smash once a day. It's something that gets you, at least in the past, wasn't as important because it does get you, of course, some void resources. But ever since Celestial Island, Cloud Island came out for the residences, it's kind of gotten a little bit more important. So today we're going to go over it. We're going to show you the differences between like Void Corruption 101 versus like 115 plus. I think the cap is 120 still right now. It gets really difficult, so let's jump right into it. So starting off, let's jump into Gate of the Void. We have Realms Gate here. I haven't touched it for the day. I'm literally good timing. I'm about to cap out. But today I wanted to talk about the button hidden right behind my head, and that is the Void Corruption button. So what you really need to do is you need to constantly be pushing this number higher and higher. Well, how do you do that? You need to get to the final boss on a level, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, the short level. And if you beat it with the current highest void corruption you have, it'll unlock the next level. I've gone up to 116. It gets ridiculously difficult. I mean, I think if you don't do the right strategies against certain types of puppet bosses, I was doing like 2% damage per hit. And that means like you're not even going to kill them within like 2 days. So you have to decide if you want to do some cheese strategies or what. But there is a big difference here between level 100 and 101. The difference being if we make this level 100 and we jump into this game mode here. Let's go find one of the baddies over here. Oh, it looks like we actually have a puppet right here. So if we take a look what the rewards are going to be, you are going to get Crystals of Transcendence. You are going to get Stellar Shards, Gold, and Spirit. Not too bad. But what we really want to take a look at, I hate how it brings you all the way out. If you go to 101, yes, it's going to reset the HP of all the mobs and everything. And we come over to this puppet. You will notice there's additional resources now. There's toolboxes and there's fine wood. Toolboxes is the main part you're trying to get out of here. You're trying to get as many toolboxes as possible because as you guys know, it takes a ton of toolboxes to upgrade the things on your Celestial Island. Now, fine wood is good as well. We'll go over and take a look. The fine wood is actually going to be used for your your HP node over here, the HP aura. Most people should not touch this one. I just had an abundance of toolboxes and I had a ton of resources, so I figured it was time to upgrade it. As you keep doing all your tasks, just kind of keep upgrading these as much as you can. Like I said, most of the time, if you're lucky, you're gonna have like extra toolboxes. Master toolboxes are a little harder to come by. Those are money right now, but getting those toolboxes is very important so you can keep up with your other resources from other game modes. Now, you saw what it was at 101. So we come in here. We'll take a look at the puppet one more time. Where are you at? So you'll get about 2600, 1950, 1950 essentially, again 22. So that's not a ton of fine wood, but let's take a look and see what the void corruption will change to. If I go to say 115, we change it up to 115. We jump in here. Let's run on over to this puppet once again. I wish there was an easy way to navigate. So it's not a ton of more, there's not a ton more resources, but it is significant. Honestly, if I were you, I would just stick to smashing 101 unless you really want to take the time to learn the strategies on how to defeat these. I'll show you just by throwing in my normal lineup. Like, this is nothing special. This is like my normal PvP lineup. What it ends up looking like, you don't end up doing all that much damage at all. Some of the bosses are extremely difficult as well. There are some cheese methods with like full-on Demon Bell, Amun Ra's with like 1 Ithaca or something like that. They can really clear these very efficiently, and it just takes like 5-star heroes, but you need some good artifacts. As you see there, I don't even think that's going to be 1% hit. Actually, it was about a 5% hit, so that wasn't too bad. But If we take this and lower it down, now just remember when you do change this right here, this is going to reset the HP of all enemies in the node that you're on right now. So let's come on over here. Let's challenge the boss. We'll do 1 hit and I'll show you just in comparison the difficulty difference, the amount of damage difference that you will be receiving. You can kind of see we're doing good damage to them. You're also noticing we're not getting like almost 50% of our HP gone per hit. So there's a chance that we can actually live longer here. Now, I'm pretty sure my team is still set up to have Purify Mark from Tower of Dream the other week. So this one's not going to go too well because we are not going to reset. But you'll notice that was like 21% HP just by doing that. Now, if I actually take the time and set my heroes up correctly for a boss like this and not waste my energy, it'll be a lot easier. One thing to note is I do seem to find that the only thing that's really difficult are the bosses here. Outside of the bosses, it's really not that bad if you want to smash on a higher difficulty. I'll kind of show you after we do this. We'll just enter back in. Honestly, this team might be able to just do it in 1 or 2 hits, honestly. Come in here and let's just skip. Now that we have CC removal, yeah, 1 hit. It was enough because we could get out of that CC. We get the rewards and then the portal activates so we can keep on going. So we'll move on to the next area here. We'll go up against a team. It's going to be a pretty easy fight overall, even at 101. Granted, you got to remember, this is a full V4 team, 5 Transcendence heroes. It's going to make a lot of the content easy. Depending on what the power level of your account is how you are going to have to gauge what difficulty you do. But you really want to try to do Void Corruption 101. As you see here, we can just lock down the entire team the whole time. We get a victory in 1 tap. Well, we're going to bump it up to my max right now, 116. And I'm going to show you how difficult this can actually be. Now, it kind of sucks as a light or a dark team. These are going to be very strong, but you'll see the difference immediately. The difference of what 15 levels does. Like, we're barely even, like, scratching them. But like I said, these fights are a lot easier than the puppet boss fights. The puppet boss fights are really difficult. Sometimes I'll actually smash on about 110 to 115. It does take multiple attempts sometimes to clear a wave, but I might do it. I might. Honestly, you're better off setting your Void Corruption to whatever you can just 1-hit every enemy for. In reality, what you should be doing is just set it to 101. Just work your way all the way through to that last tile. On that last tile, clear everything out except the puppet boss. And then jack the difficulty up. Now, granted, I can't go any further really without spending like a day or two trying to unlock 120. But as you see here, like, we can probably get it done with some luck here. It might actually take us, it's probably going to take us 2 attempts unless we get really lucky with these 2 heroes. I mean, Vesta's really strong, but there is that healing debuff from Ada, which is going to prevent her from being as useful. Yeah, as you see, it's not going to be a 1-tap here. We are going to have to hit it probably twice. Maybe even 3 times. Yeah, so you don't want to be doing that. What you want to be doing is you want to set your Void Corruption to something you know you can easily clear with 1 hit, and that way you get maximum progress. So I'm just going to smash this out for the day now that we're done. We got it going. Really, you shouldn't smash, but let's be honest, it takes a long time to use all that energy. Smashing is the way to go in my opinion. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're actually to level 101 yet. It does take a long time to grind your way up, especially if in the past you weren't pushing for higher levels. I think it took me about 2 months to get to where, from like 50-ish, 40-ish is where I was before the change to Void Corruption 101 to 120, where it was added to the game, to get to this point. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys next time.